So the Bomb Squad coming in with the win there on that last game of Miramar, and it was one that we've seen multiple times before. So I'm kind of getting tired of those circles, to be honest with you.
I was gonna say, actually, in my mind, while you were doing the introduction, I was thinking to myself, I wonder if we've seen any other place on Miramar more when we've seen this.
Oh yeah.
I don't think so.
No.
Then it should be what we had earlier today, like up just south of Crater, like southeast of Crater. Maybe that's high.
I think we've seen a lot of just east or southeast of Bendita and the crater around there, like in that. Sort
Yeah. That's been down there too.
Yeah, not in Wingman though, to be honest with you. But here is the leaderboard for that last game. There we go. There it is. As you see, obviously Bomb Squad up on top there.
Had not seen third place's team name before now.
Yeah, memes for days. Bomb Squad, see you in March, second place. Alex Penn's Twitter feed in third, and I mean, the top spot checking T-Sock didn't have a very good game the last game, so we'll see how that affects it. Yeah, I mean, as you see you in March, Lobes and friends, technically joint in terms of points, but obviously one more kill with Check and T-Sock that puts them up top in first place for now.
I'm thinking, because we got to do something to defeat all these repetitive circles, right? Wild shot here, but hear me out. Remove land ratio completely on Miramar.
To be fair,
on Miramar,
yeah,
exclusively,
because there isn't we don't really get that many river circles in the southwest, right? Like
the only three bad things that could happen would be some crazy water circles, which would be very rare, but they could happen. We could get some games that technically end on one of those mountains that you cannot get up on. But then, I mean, it's just every man for himself to find the best spot to stay alive for the longest, right?
Yeah.
Or we could get games that would end with a lot of, like, southwest, with a lot of the inaccessible terrain still in.
To be fair.
But that would not be unplayable games, though. There's still compounds in those areas. I mean, it would be smaller area to play around, sure. So what would be Circle 4 would maybe be Circle 5 or 6.
Yeah.
But it would not be unfair. I mean, it would not. I don't know why we need that Circle 4 land ratio thing that much, especially on Miramar.
Yeah,
I think it just makes for more predictable circles. I mean, in Circle 4 we can like pretty much just say where it's gonna go always.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty easy to predict, that's for sure. But yeah, I think you're kind of right in a sense. Like I don't think we need it on this, but Miramar, Erangel, I think is definitely something that we.
It's different there. You got the river. You got, tons of more water as it goes all the way around the
military
islands, military circles. Yeah, exactly. I think here, I don't know. Remove land ratio on Miramar. Do a straw poll, guys, in the chat. Let us know. 1 for yes, 2 for no, and let us know what your thoughts on it. Jesus obviously always no. He said 2 for no. Yeah, he want to keep them.
Yeah,
he had like two. He had like two. For his hands.
Yeah.
One nail for each hand. That's 2. So he's
against
Hulk Jesus wants the circles there. The land ratio.
Yeah, he wants the land ratio.
I guess he should have seen stuff coming. He wants predictability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Maybe he did. We'll never know. He's like, damn, I should have read the Bible. I don't remember. I don't even remember what happened.
Honestly,
Jesus, I've heard the name before.
Yeah, that's a familiar name. It's speaking of not speaking of hot jobs because we haven't yet, but we were speaking about them previously, and Innate that name really messes me up. Indeedin.
Indeedin?
Yeah, they're kind of. I mean, they were close. Now Indeedin's pieced out on the northern side, but they were in the same compound. It seems like these NA players want to kind of drop in the same areas. I don't know. They just love to drop in compounds near each other. It's just maybe it's like I don't know, some sort of.
It's just cozy, I mean,
I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of American housing, they have like they're sharing lawns. If you go to Denmark, no way in hell anyone's sharing front lawns with their neighbors. But in America, that's like, why do we set a fence up? Just share the lawn,
Yeah, I suppose. But then
maybe that's what they do here too.
Would you have to mow your neighbor's lawn then?
Oh no, I think they're pretty. Like they have like a I mean, technically they have like a line on their what do you say? On their not territory. What do you call it?
On their
like
turf.
on their like part of their whatever.
Yeah.
Their,
On their patch.
Yeah, the area. So I don't think they're maybe they make agreements. Hey, I'm gone for the week. Can you mow my lawn? I mean, for example, he needs a guy. He looks like a guy who could do some lawn mowing.
Yeah, he's trying to, I don't know, pat him on the head or something.
I don't know.
He's a good boy.
You were surprisingly calm through that one, Hayes. I thought you were gonna fall off your chair of surprise. That was maybe it's because it's getting late.
Yeah.
You were surprisingly calm. I was impressive. You're learning quickly.
I'm getting used to the memes.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting used to production and there.
Because they're overdoing it now, maybe? Is that what's going on?
No, just keep doing it. I love it all the same.
I'm thinking Minas del Sur ending. Like next 2 circles are gonna massively hard shift southwest and cause chaos for all and everyone. So the people that are right now sitting up by the church, Mr. Original and Indeed, and they're I mean they'll be dead real soon when they see the next circle shift.
Yeah, I have to see. I mean, a prison ending could be quite fun. Like,
have you ever actually seen that, like in the prison?
No, I haven't seen one in the prison, but I feel like I've had one on that island somewhere.
Oh yeah, for sure you have. I've seen plenty of those. But have you? Like, the furthest southwest I've been is in the compound by the water. It was a public game, not competitive.
Okay. Yeah.
In a compound by the water on the south side of Minas del Sur, like right down on the south edge. Yeah. And I've also had a competitive game end in Minas del Sur.
Really?
Yeah, but I've never been like actually in that southwestern prison. Could be fun someday.
Yeah, that's an interesting thought. But meanwhile, El Pozo, it's occupied by 2 teams.
Yeah,
you got Jake and Owen, and then Boozy Bad and Lazy Boy Gamer.
Ooh, Chopper found by Sammy. Actually, both of them gone down. Chopper and Lopes. Baroni, see you in much. Maybe see you like in half hour, but
yeah, see you in the next game. Not much. Yeah, that's
also much maybe.
Yeah, you know, maybe
hopefully
another wingman in March.
Oh, maybe that's what's happening in March. I hope Pro League started in February. By the way,
it should do.
Yeah.
It should start.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, it started in March now because of delays and stuff. But I'm pretty sure the NA Pro League started earlier.
Yeah. I mean, I think they all should have started at the same time. I feel like, but
imagine the life where you know things.
Yeah. No schedules.
Hopefully someday I'll be one of those who know stuff. What's going to happen? Kamsi found a player just on the other side. He's lost and doing already. And, he fortunately has a knock. So Trinity is by himself. Solid, fair, even 1v1. Trinity fortunately sees the nade, able to get away.
That's a solid little angle of the nade there. Didn't quite work out. Not cooked quite enough. Bit rare. But Kamsi does get the flush. And he's pushing. Trinity's pushing on this. He wants revenge for his teammates.
Well, they both killed each other's teammates, right? So
yeah.
It's about that time where maybe they go, you know what? You killed my teammate. I killed your teammate. Let's call it a day. They just go their separate ways. Or you could just throw... Wait, how the hell did you know where to throw that nade?
I looked at you. I looked back.
He threw it over the wall, and it hit perfectly inside. And that's compound knowledge. I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that hard to predict, but still, it's pretty impressive. And there's no counterplay to it, because you won't hear or see it before it's literally on his feet.
Yeah.
So, great throw. Great nading. Coming in there, gets himself the kill. Lazy Boy and his teammate found Jake. So, Owen, what can you do, mate? 1v2.
Oh, he's behind this truck kit. And,
one.
Yeah, spots one.
Flush.
Flushes completely.
And that's when you get the NA terminology. Did he thirst? Like, was he thirsty? Isn't that what they say? They sweat him or he's thirsty, sweating, thirsting. I don't know, all these different things. I just use flush for everything. Yeah, so I mean that's the universal word, and that actually came from the plumbers team that I was part of. That the flushing. I thought you. Okay, that's a discussion for after this fight.
Yeah.
Owen Bear, that's going to be a nade from 4. Cloudtail spots 1. Will he get number 2? Yes, he will. Cloudtail, European Master Race, gets Alex and Maddie down. Securing the kill. Boozy gone down as well. So Owen actually getting a little return action on that one. Finna gone down too. Now Light out. All of a sudden, a lot of players gone down. We're down to 43 players in Circle 1.
Blimey. Is this
Publix?
The early game is surprisingly lit.
It's Miramar, for God's sakes.
Yeah, exactly.
Hide! Rotate, do something. Don't shoot each other.
Yeah, you'd think they'd do something to try and stay alive, but yeah, NA and Miramar just seems to want to push and kill and shoot things, and there we go. Check just shot him, and Colsey's dead.
Impressive. That's what you get for going for Kraid.
Yeah.
Baddy and D-Rich were on the top. They saw them too, but unfortunately weren't able to get any of the kills. Quickly, I thought you guys made the Plumber's name because of flushing already being a thing. I'm pretty sure
maybe
that I thought you guys called your team Plumbers because people called it flushing. I know you want to get credit, and I can respect that.
I'm not sure,
but I'm pretty confident
maybe
that you were called Flushers or Plumbers because flushing was a thing.
I mean, I made the logo.
That I will not take away from you. That I believe you completely. And this, I mean, I feel like me and Brendan, I sent him a DM before this game, and I said Los Hijos, and I feel like he baited me because I don't think it's going to go down there anymore.
I thought you said Minas del Sur.
Well, I mean, just the island, you know, anywhere,
Okay.
anywhere, to be fair. But I feel like Brendan Green, we have a little, I think I'm going to call him in a couple of minutes, but like, didn't we agree on the South Island there?
Yeah, you know, signed contracts and everything. And,
yep.
You know,
Rav,
unbelievable.
not able to find him. His teammate Pax does manage to do so, though. So 4 Earth. He's going to go down to the Earth, maybe? I don't know.
4 Earth.
6 feet under, 10 feet under. It's 6 feet under, right? That's what they say.
Yeah,
2 meters
right.
down.
Yeah.
It's not really 2 meters. 6 feet, that's like 1 meter and 75 centimeters.
Yeah, it's like 180 or something, isn't it? I think.
Maybe.
Nonetheless.
Somewhere in between. A lot of players. I mean, if you look down towards Cater 530 and the Bunch Patron, all of them, there's like 5 or 6 teams within that same small area. I'm still very baffled by the fact that we've already lost 23 players.
Yeah, that's insane, actually. Hades, Patron goes down. Hades with that one, and he's I think actually the person that's put looks like Glory's trying to push, but he's peppered from a while away. It looks like Roth and co putting a lot of pressure onto Glory here as he tries to push up the hill to essentially avenge his teammate.
Quick question is, did they forget to make a space between we and were, or was there not enough letters available?
Probably not enough letters available, I think.
You don't think they just made a typo?
I don't know. I honestly, I couldn't tell you.
I couldn't tell you either. Curious to find out, though. Some of those small things in life, you know?
Exactly.
4 Earth, it does end up going down. No res is coming in. They were rotating, unfortunately separated to its crop. Will be by himself now on Mr. Mime. Not the Pokemon, but the PUBG player. What can you do here?
What can you do indeed?
Can always make a fake wall that you can hide behind.
Yeah. I mean, but a mime is not. Well, it's a fake wall, but it's not a wall for anyone else.
Well, I mean, it depends on how
He'll
much
just
they
get
believe
shot.
that it is, right?
He'll just get
Isn't that what miming is all about? You have to believe in it for it to be true.
Yeah,
So if he can convince them that he's behind a wall by like miming properly, then maybe they'll believe it.
I mean, yeah, that could work.
Could you imagine if there was an emote in the game that made it look like you were about to throw a nade, but it didn't actually have a nade? Just to fool people massively. Like the arm throwing animation, but you don't actually have a nade.
Just completely bait them.
Oh, that's a real nade, though, and that's not only a vehicle down, but also Ice Tech on his knees. Dark Dreams. European player, by the way, as well. I don't know, so many European players have managed to infiltrate the NA Wingmans, but Wingman, but Dark Dreams does find Ice Tech. Down he goes, and we are now down to 37 players live and 3 teams actually on the Southern Island.
Yeah, it's a small rotation because it's a free rotation, isn't it? In a sense, but not so much anymore.
Yeah.
It looks like Subtle and Liam might actually camp this one out.
Ow.
Speaking of camping, well, not exactly camping, but rotation camp. Check and Jay get that one.
And you know how often I get them? All day.
All day.
TV.
Yeah. That's Jay. All day. Every day.
TV.
Oh, yeah.
You have to add the TV. That's what makes a difference, you know?
Yeah.
Tassinator, he's going to be able to find one. He's been landing some pretty, I mean, we haven't really seen a lot of them, but he's been in there with a little cross headshot logo. Wanna see what he can do, Tassonator. How many bold action headshots can he pull off here? Toxic Garage, they're gonna be eliminated. Check shooter does go down, so despite the fact that they had themselves a good hold off, he'd actually lose a player. That's in the blue too, so I do not think a rest will be coming.
No, definitely not. No, I mean, there's a lot of players in the blue towards the western side. You know, you got Dark Dreams, Taz, Styles, Shek, and Jay, and they're all kind of just, I don't know, dying slowly but surely.
I like this. It's a small thing, but they, as you can see, one sails the boat, the other is like holding down control and spamming 2-3-4, 2-3-4, 2-3-4, and even 5. There's 5 seats in that thing. So, so to try and be a little less predictable in terms of where they need to shoot, but unfortunately, it seems like they, once they got on land, there wasn't a whole lot of seats to swap, and now they're indeed in trouble. Or he is, I mean, because William was kind of alone.
Yeah, William is definitely in a whole world of hurt. But I mean, so is Cloudtail and Sheaf. They need to cross over and
gotta get them points.
I don't know. I mean, I think they have a vehicle, so they probably could go towards
have.
the bridge. But then again, you've got Tetra and Dom over there. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I get that you want to get that kill, but at the same time, you got to get in the circle.
Yeah. Now you're asking for too much.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I mean, they did get a point, right? So.
True. But they could have got another point if. Yeah.
That is true. I mean, they probably will be. It's only phase 3 closing in, so it only does 1 tick of damage per second. It's not really that scary. But once it connects to number 4, of course, that's when things get a little tricky. And I think they will have space to make it off to the right or the left for that sake when they cross over. And it did seem like they had meds as well. Mortify.
Ooh, nope.
It's gonna be far. He gets the first hit off. Almost finds the first, but ain't gonna happen. Aldous. It will take him down. Style going down as well. That's actually William, after crossing the road, finds himself a kill. Or crossing the water, I guess you should say. Manages to find a kill on the other side.
Solid. There we go. That's the point you wanted. And gets to get into the circle. Yeah, in the blue, trying to heal as they go, I assume. But I mean, again, Tetra and Dom on the other side. This is going to be a kind of a bloodbath. It looks like even Tetra's on the road. Like, I think they see them. Yeah, they must have already seen them cross towards the bridge. So it's yeah, this is gonna be tough. Yeah, maybe
you also got to be ready to shoot, mate.
Yeah.
That is not a good angle.
He's not even shooting. Yeah, I mean, he gets one. Dom. Cloudtail's on mega low HP, and there we go. Okay, so he does get the last one. Cloudtail.
That was ineffective camping from his part.
Yeah.
I mean, the only reason that they didn't really have any issues with it was because they already have HP from driving.
Yeah.
Tetra didn't really shoot before they were practically already there.
Yeah, it's a bit of an inefficient sort of spot to get on. That's some solid shots from Crop.
Have we seen a 2v2 yet? I mean, everyone's been killing on rotations, and we're down to 25 players in phase 4.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we have seen many of them, really, to be honest with you.
We're 20... Wait, no, probably not anymore. A second from now.
Oh, wow. This is tough. Check. He goes prone and gets bopped. And Crop, he's got all the advantage in the world. Level 3 gear on Jay, though. Goes to smoke off his teammate, but might be too little too late. As Crop has full line of sight.
Ow.
Okay. Well, I mean, he gets tagged up from his north.
Phase 4. It's gonna be a hurting one. Crop does have a bike up there. He shot one player off of his vehicle. Sounds like a vehicle just got blown up too.
Something exploded.
Something just blew up. Crop is making a run for it. He is our average Joe of the day. You can see how much damage he's doing now. 3 ticks per second. He's going to be found. Will Jay be able to make it in, though? He's chasing it. Only one first aid. 5. Dead.
Nice.
One man, one dead, and he's dead.
One man and one dead.
One dead. Circle goes back north. Double northern hardship. That's less than optimal, but seems like Shinpo and Snake, I mean, they're like, we knew it all along. It's going to come back up north. And they're sitting pretty well in it, chilling in and out. And I'm just going to say, we have 23 players alive at 17 minutes.
Yeah, full circle has shifted. It's not even the 5th yet, and there's only I mean, this is nearly placement points on the first circle.
I've seen Face-It games with more people alive.
Yeah.
In Phase 4.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It's weird. It is kind of strange. I'm not gonna lie.
But we did get some tough shifts, and it was a somewhat more northern plane. But it's just insane how well, all the fights have already been like. We talk about how sometimes fights kind of go off early, but this is just insane.
Yeah, this is absolutely nuts.
Creator out there spreading some environmental awareness
and bullets at the same time.
Well, that's the best way to spread awareness. Just with a gun. It is America after all, you know.
I suppose. Alex Penn, hello. Greetings, sir. But yeah, Bomb Squad does go out, actually. So Dom went down somewhere down the line there. And
I'm just baffled by how we can have so few people alive and everyone's still shooting. Like, how does everyone still have something? I mean, okay, it is a horrible circle, to say the least. There's like... If we were to split this circle up in percentage of what's playable and what's not, I think we have like 6% playable terrain in this circle.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean,
the entire middle is just a big valley.
I think there's like a few dips in between the two.
But how do they get
hills.
there? Nobody has vehicles anymore.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, apart from the people in compounds like Snakers.
And why would they go there?
Why would they move? Yeah,
exactly.
So, essentially, everyone that's on foot is now on the edge of the circle, and no one can really get to the center.
That's pretty interesting. Let's see next circle. Well, why would we want to keep compounds in play? We can just shift away from them.
Yeah.
Snakers and Shinboy will be able to stay up on the northern side. Whether they're going to do it or not, that's the question. We'll see. I mean, look at the Rich and Twitch TV B. Oh, that's Batty.
That's Batty.
Yeah, that's Batty. Look at what they're driving into. I mean,
it's a shack.
Yeah, 2 shacks.
Oh, whoa.
And an upside down buggy. I mean, fortunate for him, there's a fresh one right there. Oh, yeah. As fresh as he can.
Yeah, I mean, the back tire's gone. Hades. There goes down Roth. And, oh, can it? Yeah, there we go. Does get the flush. Sat in the shack. He's not quite inside the circle, Hades, so he needs to push in. But Pax is 1 member down, and he's a solo now. That's on the south side. As we just saw, D-Rich and Batty sent it to a shack, and
said old lesson Thomas with you. Thomas. That's a first for me.
Yeah, that sounds like a European name. I don't know.
My uncle's name's Thomas, without a U.
Well,
but also without an H.
Oh, okay.
So it's like Thomas. I think the most common one is Thomas, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the most common. Nice 6x spray here.
You say that, but
yeah. I mean, it looked good, but as he went prone, it kind of went a bit wild there. But does get the kill.
Yep. That's what matters. The first 3 bullets were good. The following 16 were a bit low, but he made it work in the end. Thomas trying to get some damage done. Mitchell Original will go down, but that's Comsey over on the technically over in the compound in the center as a solo, securing some points.
Yeah, he's got some solid ground there, and see what we can do with it.
Wait, did he not take an AWM?
No, it's man.
Reported.
Why do people do this?
Can you vote kick?
There as well.
Can you vote kick in duos?
I think you can. I think the observers can just kick them, right?
Could you imagine? And then wait, okay, so I guess I get kicked for tournaments if I don't pick up an AWM. There are a lot of people who truly prefer the DMR to the bolt action, which I very much understand. But when it comes to a weapon that one-shots a level 1 vest, and it's just... You don't even need to aim.
No, you just... Well, I mean... Yeah.
You know what I mean.
yeah, exactly. You need to just aim center mass and then boom. And it's
anywhere in the body, and it's ow.
Yeah. It's a big ow or a big oof as they hit the ground.
He did take level 3 gear, though. So
well, yeah,
that's something.
That's a plus, I suppose. But he's hanging on to the Mini and the M4.
They look at this crate now go, wait, there's an AWM here? Huh.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Mime pops over the ridge.
Ooh, good knock.
Takes a lot of damage, though, as well. Oldless seems to have the advantage. I think he's trying to go for the flush there with that nade. Trying to sort of just pop it on his body. Oldless has to back off because it's a pretty rough spot, but little does he know, Mime is nowhere near the ridge.
Yep, still has 30 seconds until the circle closes in, make that 20 now. I like his idea of repositioning. And actually, look at Comsey. He's pushing out. I like this play. Don't sit in the compound. Don't get pinned down. But I think now he runs back knowing that I had my element of surprise. I knew they were fighting. And now I haven't heard anything for a while. That means that well, my advantage is gone. Now he goes back. But he went out there. That was a good idea. I like the proactiveness.
Yeah, that was nice to see. He's paying attention to the kill feed and you know the knocks coming through and stuff like that.
As well as their teammate going, no, go back, go back.
What are you doing?
Placement points.
Yeah, exactly.
His teammate just yelling and punching through the microphone. Like, get the hell back to the compound, Carsey. But I just want to look. No. Have you ever played with those people? Like, hey, I have an idea. Can I go into this? No, you stay. You stay and you win.
There's a few like that I know, but I don't think I've played with them yet.
At least not in competitive tournaments.
Yeah.
Hates thought we were skydiving. Well, I mean, they were in the beginning of the game. Now they're shooting and killing. And hopefully he'll be able to sneak his way further forward because he's not inside the circle just yet.
Yeah, Badilon, D-Rich just, I guess, popping through the smoke, trying to get some sort of damage onto it. Snakers does actually get down Dark Dreams.
Oh.
And
Did you throw that a little too early, mate?
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, there's a nade here. I wonder if anyone's nearby. And that just changes their entire play.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, actually, yeah, so Ryan does actually go down to Cadets from the northern side. They have that nice little ridge there. And Twelmus gets down Mime. So did trade out. Aldous should get rezzed up there as well.
Great play. Mime trying his best 1v2, but didn't work. Thomas gets not only the kill, but also the rest back up. So despite Aldous been down a couple of times, they are both up on their feet with some level 3 gear, and I think maybe an AWM one of them. And they'll have vision from up here too, come to think of it. I mean, they have the high ground position. If they took that AWM, they'll be in all kinds of joyous position.
That is true, actually. Yeah, it looks like, I mean, Shimbo and Snakers are pushing very aggressively into the center of the circle, just taking whatever they want, essentially.
Maybe it's because there's 7 alive, so I think it's circle 8. But it's only circle 6, guys. Just don't worry. You don't need center yet. You don't need it
I'm
yet.
not even sure, really.
It is circle 6. There's one more even after this one.
Wow, that's actually nuts.
Maybe 7 people alive.
Is the crate moving from right to left? That's actually kind of weird. What's happening there?
The crate? Oh, yeah, it was sliding.
Oh, it was sliding down. I was like...
One more IWM. Oh, please do it.
You have to take it. Is it... Yes. No.
No.
What are you doing? Kicked. Well, I don't get it. What's with this?
I don't know. It's disrespectful.
Yeah, it's disrespectful to the Orm gods. But yeah, Calmsy just scouting out. But the push is coming in actually. Oldless and Thomas, they want a piece of this compound. They want it.
Quick question: Thomas doesn't have a vest, but a level 3 helmet. Oldless has a level 3 vest, but a level 2 helmet. What would you rather do? Have both of them somewhat geared, or have one be the tank and one be the glass cannon?
Probably. The thing is with the level 3 vest, like it only really level 3 vest and helmet only really takes like one more bullet to take down. It's not like an actual tank, like in.
But now they have 2 people that have low HP rather than one guy with high. I mean, medium, I guess you could.
Yeah, I suppose. I guess.
Oi, D-Rich. That's why he didn't take it. He was saving it for his teammate. You're excused. You're excused, Batty. That's fair enough. It's fair enough. You're giving it to his teammate. That's actually even better. When you're such a nice guy that you allow for your teammate to get the AWM. I want to play with Batty. Batty is he's a nice guy. I like it. Yeah,
good teammate. Solid stuff.
Obviously a streamer. I'm sure talent. I mean, he did kind of. He's probably also the type of guy that runs into a compound, sees a level 3 vest, drops his broken level 2, goes like, yeah, okay, there's a broken level 2 vest over here if anyone needs one. Because he took the level 3 one himself. Snakers, speaking of level 3 vest, he has one. Do they know? Oh, yep, he's on him.
Yeah, boop, definitely spotted. Bops him in the back. Spots a closer one though. D-Rich takes a bit of damage. Nade comes out.
It's a hard place to nade, rubber.
I love how everyone just switches to nades instantly. Just nade.
Nade G.
Yeah, just smash G and whip your nades out. More nades coming over. Flush comes out onto D-Rich. And lots of pressure onto Badilol. Shimboy Snakers have the advantage here. The circle has shifted, and it shifted directly over towards their side.
I mean, Snakers saw him. Yeah, I was going to say, they can't just kind of lose track of him. He's literally behind one ridge.
Yeah, you can't ignore it.
Nades. Oh, that's right in front of him. Second one, a bit too far.
Yeah, the second one was cooked a bit too much there. So slightly burnt. That one looked good. I think he did first aid before that, so it's taken. He's essentially just like munching on first aids.
Yeah. Gotta get them needles. trying to stay put. Baddie, what can you do from here? Does have the level 3 gear. So if it was to come to a firefight, he'd probably have a chance. Snake is now tagged up. Oldless managed to push over. They did take down Kamsi as well, so it's just them 3 left remaining. Although 3 teams, I guess you should say.
Yep, some damage onto Snakes with that nade. Oldless with that one. But let's see what Baddie can do. He's got to move into the circle as well from the southern side. And it could be a potential third party if I mean, they obviously haven't forgotten about him. But Thomas put some shots down, nothing really connecting. And Oldless trying to push around this top side to maybe get either a flank. It's not really a flank, I suppose.
They don't know. I mean, there's 5 alive, and they've just fought a team, so they must know there's a solo somewhere. And I think that's why he's playing it so slow. But I was going to say, you cannot just cross there. You need to cut it all the way around if you want to do like a flank at this situation.
Yeah, he thinks he's somewhere around that rock there, but he is mistaken, that's for sure. The nice flank from Snakers. He gets the flush on Twelmus, so essentially it's a 2v1v1 now. Under 18 with all the advantage.
Seems like Baddie just went nope on the whole high ground thing, and that came to bite him because now Oldless sees him from above, and yup, it's going to be him down as a line hand. And now, well, both Snakers and Shinboy, they know exactly where Oldless is. Oh no, that ain't gone too far.
That was a nice little nade to press them off the ridge as he ran to the rock here. I quite like that idea. Level 3 gear does get the knock. Shinbo goes down. 3 HP. Yeah, that's not going to work.
That ain't going to happen. Snakers finds the kill. 6 in total for the cadets. And probably, I mean, it always comes down to this where we think, oh my god, everyone's dead so fast. Now it's going to be a game over in phase 6. No, it just stalls for that much longer. But we were at, what did we count it to? 21 players when Circle 4?
Yeah, something like that, I think. There was at least insane. 13 teams.
I mean, had it been an island ending, fair enough. Had it been a, I don't know, Campo Militar ending, maybe.
True.
The endings were, these circles were tough. Fair enough, they were tough, but they weren't 23 alive in phase 4 tough.
No, it's definitely not what I thought anyway. It's just, yeah, it is very strange to see. This was the interesting play from Tetra. Yeah, as we said,
position, probably.
Yeah, the positioning was kind of tough there with the camp of the bridge. I understand the play, but I think it took.
Oh yeah, the idea was good. You just didn't wasn't positioned probably.
Yeah. But I mean, it's still, this still works.
It worked. It's okay. I mean, it's just you know when you want to go from being good to being great.
Yeah,
it's those small things you gotta work on. Mime, double tap, managing. Oh, the reach. Boom.
Just.
DE Ridge.
Fishing for knocks, basically.
Yeah.
Essentially what the name of the game is.
Yeah, not a whole lot you can do from the backside of that building. Did get the first one. Actually, I think I managed to flush him as well, so 1 point secured at least, with having a great second place as well. Pretty decent overall.
Yeah, solid stuff. But I think that's gonna be it from us for now. We go on to a short little break, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.